Hello, my loves. Today we're going to return to Letter Lost, our spooky sorting game, our postal office sorting game with our spooky stuff going on. So let's see how it goes today. Okay, let's load. Yep. Was that ball there before? And that is not what this... It didn't look like this before. It had like a face or something before. Huh. Yeah, I don't know about that painting. Okay, let's go. I'm coming. I hear you.
Good morning! How's my favorite little post officer doing this morning?
I knew it was your favorite. Rested up and ready for another day of work. I had nightmares about stamps and packages all night long. Actually, I was wondering, why can't I leave my room at night? Good question. Yeah, rested up and ready for another day of
Always striving
work.
to be the model employee. I've been there before. Unfortunately, management had to set strict limits on our working hours, but between you and me, I think they just don't want to pay overtime.
No need for pay. I'd do this job for free. No, I don't think so. Aren't you management?
Ha! No.
Okay.
On to business then. It's a brand new day, which means it's time to learn about my favorite part of the job, prepping the delivery truck.
Okay.
Oh, don't worry about those. They were just practice packages. Or something. The ones today are real, though.
What do you mean, practice packages? Okay.
If you go into the storage room, you'll see a big garage door at the back. Interact with it, and you'll be able to start loading packages into the bed of the delivery truck.
Knowing this job, it must be more complicated than that.
You catch on quick, rookie. Some packages require very specific positioning for ease of delivery or for safety reasons. Here at Carnham Post, we pride ourselves on being willing to ship almost anything.
Okay.
Depending on the scan result of a package, you may have to adjust your strategy for positioning, so be careful.
Okay.
Be sure to load as many packages as you can, because any leftover packages will roll over to the next day, and any packages left at the end of the work week will be deducted from your pay.
Okay.
And just a warning, we've used the same delivery pallets for the past century, so they may be a bit weathered, shall we say.
Okay.
Any questions?
When do I need to have the
truck
truck
leaves
ready?
at the end of each day. Some post officers prefer to load packages bit by bit, and others do it all at once.
Okay.
It's personal preference, really. But space in the truck is limited, and any packages not loaded by the end of the week will be docked from your pay.
Okay. Okay.
Any more questions?
So that sounds like that is the most important job, is making sure that the truck gets loaded every day so that we don't have buildup. Because if we have buildup, then we're not going to be able to ship all the packages because they're not all going to fit. Okay. Okay, I got it.
That's all for today. I'll let you figure the rest out on your own. Good luck. Talk soon.
Okay, hold on. So in here? Okay. There are more stuff in here I need to look at later. Hi. How do I open this? Delivery truck guide. Rotate and place items for optimal delivery. More packages means more money. Check warning labels for special placement instructions. Your pay will be docked for every misaligned or missing package. Okay. Tip, need more room. Upgrade the delivery pallet to, I guess it's supposed to be 2, to increase your delivery potential. It's just that simple. Okay. Let's open this. So is it just these? Yeah, just 4 today. Okay, hold on. So Volatile should not touch other packages. So that's this one. Wait, there was another one underneath it. Okay, so we don't want it to touch other packages. So this seems like maybe that would be a good idea. Okay. Fragile should not touch broken sections of the pallet. Okay, let's do like... Does that count? Okay, that definitely isn't considered broken. There you go. Good. Good. Can I rotate these? Press R to rotate. Okay. Let's put you there, maybe. There. Ooh, you're a big one. You can't touch the broken sections, though. Okay, I'm gonna try here, and hopefully that works. Okay, got them all. Okay, I think that's ready. Okay, let me go to the window. To the wall. I'm gonna stop there. Are these your letters? No, but I can send them for you. Depends what's in them, yet hand them over. Depends. No. Are these your letters? Depends what's in them. Well, how would I know that? Something was telling me to hand them to you, so here I am. Well, I'm already here now, so might as well leave some things with you. Here they are. I hope they get where they need to go. Okay, well, I guess we'll see. Okay. They all have names, so they're not mine. Okay, we'll put those in a second. Do we have packages that need to go? Yes, we do. Hi! Here's a letter. You should know what to do with this. I do. Don't screw it up. Cool. You lied. There, you said there was one letter. That is definitely two letters. Okay, let's do packages. Okay, Olin Tap at Dolith Hills. Hey, why is that? Oh, okay, never mind. Scan. And you are yellow. Okay. And then I put it in here. Hi, what you need? As you approach the window, the silhouette of the awaiting customer darts to the left out of sight as though spooked by your arrival. As you pause in confusion, a voice calls out. A flash of lightning, a gust of wind, and poof! Nature's deadliest hunter, the Riddle Mole, appears, as if from thin air. You feel your legs stiffen as the mole's eyes begin to glow, and a faint gasp escapes your lungs. What is this sensation? Is it a trance, or something far more sinister at work? Did you just say your own stage directions out loud? What can I help you with today, sir? It is I, the Riddle Mole, Carnum's most dangerous criminal, here to exact my revenge upon the postal service. Just as the deadly mole lures in its victims with its beautiful song and glowing eyes, you find yourself ensnared in my presence. Solve my riddles, and you may live to tell the tale of your brush with death against the most apex of predators, the Riddle Mole. Okay, cool. This is a post office. I give in and let the mole eat me or whatever, then can I get back to work? Sir, this is a post office. Of that, I am well aware. Your predecessors saw fit to deny me the most basic human right of access to the mail system. Now you shall pay for their sins. If you just brought in mail like normal, I would send it. Silence! It is too late for that. First riddle. I am not alive, but I hunger. I don't have lungs, but I need air. I have no mouth, but will drown in water. What am I? Okay, so looking at these options, a mole, I guess. Looking at these options, fire seems like the most obvious choice, but hold on, let me think about it. Because fires are not alive and they hunger for oxygen. They don't have lungs, but they need air. Those two go hand in hand. They have no mouth, but they will drown in water. Yes, because you douse them out with water. A balloon. No, there's a mouth of a balloon. And you don't drown in water. Water balloons are a thing. Some sort of bucket. That doesn't even make sense. And then a mole, I guess, just sounds stupid. Okay, we're gonna go with fire. You find yourself being ever so slowly drawn forward into the mole's siren song. Your stance weakens and your pulse quickens. You realize this is not just a battle for your life. It is a battle for your soul. Okay, cool. So did I get it right? Enough stalling. Second riddle. What ends with an E but only contains one letter? An envelope. Oh, there it is. Yep, an envelope. The letter E? Yes, an envelope. The battle cry of the dreaded mole. Eee. That's funny. An envelope. Closer and closer you stumble. Your vision narrows and your muscles begin to spasm in protest. You now stand at an arm's length from death itself, and thoughts of escape begin to dwindle away. I wish you'd tell me if I got the answer right. Yes. Third riddle. When near the end, your very life hangs in the balance. Will you stand and fight or succumb to the power of the mole? Can you speed this up? I have a lot more work to do today. All right, let's hear it. What is so fragile that even saying its name breaks it? Really thin ice. No, if I say ice, it doesn't break ice. Silence. There you go. Because if you say silence, it breaks the silence. You feel your feet affix themselves to the ground and they tingle with a strange sensation. As an ancient tree reaches outward with its tangle of roots, so too do the soles of your feet cement you in place. Try as you might, you cannot move. You are stuck. You got me then, I guess. Can I go now? That remains to be seen. How many riddles did you answer correctly? Weren't you keeping track? I feel like I got all of them right. Blast it. I knew I should have picked harder riddles. What do we do now? Another flash of lightning tears through the sky and strikes the ground in front of you. You are forced to shield your eyes from the blast, despite how you fear taking your eyes off the fiend before you. When the dust clears, you feel a rush of energy course through your body, beginning at your feet and surging upward. Your mind sharpens, and your heart begins to steady itself. The mole is gone. You have survived. But for how long? Woo! I won! Thanks, I guess. Have you ever actually seen a mole? Thanks, I guess. Glow while you can. There is no recorded evidence of a mole failing to catch its prey once it's marked. You cannot hide forever. Until then, poof, and I disappear into the mist. Interesting. Interesting for you. Okay, next. Drag Shallow Bay. Put that there. And scan. What do you say? Cumbersome. Handle with strength. Okay. Next. Whistvale. Whistvale is red. Yes, Whistvale's red. Scan. Another one. Handle with strength. Hold on. I'll be there 1 second. You hear his steps before seeing him through the rain. A juggernaut of a human. His arms look like tree stumps grafted onto flesh. There is an apathy in his eyes that speaks of a life spent with bitter repetition and little earned at the end of ever-lengthening days. I don't recognize you. You look new. Where'd they toss the puny twerp who was here before? Yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. I remember there was someone else, and they looked like... You know, I can't actually picture his face anymore. I mostly just remember that I couldn't stand coming here to see whoever it was. Sorry, the mail gets me all worked up. Can't stand it. Name's Gary Bailey. I run the Drag Shallow Fishing Collective, and this is my least favorite part of the job. You'd think we would have figured out a better way to communicate by now. Like some way for two people to speak directly while they're in two different places. I'm sure someone will figure it out someday. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping. Otherwise, I feel like I'll be stuck sending letters for the rest of my life. Oh well, I've already hung around here longer than I'd like to. Long enough to where I don't even remember what I'm mailing now. Another stupid letter, probably. Thank you for your business. Rare cuts. Okay, cool. Whist veil. Scan. Volatile. Handle with spear. What are you? Dolith Hills. Scan. I swear that I heard something. Oh, I bet it was the mail dropping down that chute over there. I remember now. Okay, scan, and what is you? Dolith Hills. Okay. Okay, now do any of these need to go in here? They do. Okay, let's see. Hold on. You can go... That was a weird noise. Here. Okay, wait a minute. Wait, I want that big one back. How do I... The big one. Where'd the big one go? Wasn't there a big one? I guess not. I think that's all I can fit today. Yeah. Okay, the rest will have to stay for now. Okay, I want this. Dr. Doolittle's post office. I would like this to come with me. Hey! My evidence I had been gathering. I know. Take me. I'm going. No! My book! It made me drop the book. I wasn't done with that. Thank you. $36. Cool. Yeah, that picture is different. What does that say? Post office history. I don't think this was here before either. The writing in this book is faded and illegible except for the following passages. Notable moments in post office history: the 387th annual Carnum Isle mailing competition. A grueling challenge to see who could earn the most money in a single day. In third place, Postmaster Marzalia I don't know. Earned $826 by heroically shipping all of the items from the bathroom, including the toilet paper, to the Carnal Memorial Hospital. What a shame the hospital had been closed for years and was unable to accept such a generous donation. In second place, the postmaster, known as Capricious Muse, earned $860 with a clever piece of art over the week. They lost their mind creating a beautiful painting with $860 worth of packages and shipped that instead, fooling our automated mail scoring system. When asked for comments, they responded, "The liminal void. It beckons." Okay. In first place, Postmaster Nanashi bent space and Postmaster Nanashi bent space and time itself to earn $1,020 in a single day. It is currently unknown as to how Nanashi earned this much, so they have been relocated to the penance chamber. I've heard of that. Interesting. So they have been relocated to the penance chamber for questioning, and we will have an answer eventually. So they're being interrogated. Yep, right here. Some say you can still hear their screams echoing throughout the mailroom today, but we assure you that's just the new ventilation system, and we recommend ignoring the sound. The first puzzle, Call Me Smashly, was the first to successfully solve the breaker box puzzle. Many egos were broken. Many eggs were broken. The breaker box puzzle. I've seen the breaker box, but I didn't realize that it was a puzzle. Many eggs were broken. It was unclear if they were sunny side up or over easy. Interesting. That's some kind of riddle, but I don't get it. Early postal pitfalls. In the early days of the post office, we were not yet established enough to offer such robust care packages for our employees, and death on the job was a commonplace incident. Most common deaths include, but not limited to, accidentally shredding yourself. Oh, that sounds awful. Impaled while trying to escape through customer window. Escape is interesting, a word choice there. Sending yourself through the pneumatic tube. Interesting. Locking yourself in the safety deposit box. Very interesting. Okay, let's get back out of there. Let's put that down. Thank you. Closet. Is there anything else I need to look at in here? Anything else that has changed? Yeah, Jacob's War. I already read this one. You go over here with the others. What is with this picture? I swear it's different. I'll have to check the video, but I'm pretty certain it's different. Wait. I already opened this. Wait, I already opened this. 1. Right? Isn't it 1 to open things? Put it down. Yeah, these are all Amon's letters. Interesting. Okay. No. No. Hold on. Wait a minute. Okay. The lights in the room shut off. Your mouth tastes like bloody sand. The ligaments in your legs feel locked in stone, and the smell of wretched death comes from behind the door in overwhelming waves. Your hand is frozen on the doorknob, and you hear a breathless rumbling from behind it. No, let's go to bed. Answer correctly or perish suddenly. I am sealed, then cut, then discarded. I have no idea why are you in my closet. I am sealed, then cut, then discarded. That does sound like an envelope. I am a curse, a blessing, or something else. I can hold possibility, a beginning, or an ending. I still think maybe an envelope because you cut it open, right? It's sealed. You cut it open. When you're done with it, you discard it. You don't need the envelope anymore. It's just a note that you're interested in. I am a curse. So if you're getting like death threats, that could be a curse, like they're wishing ill upon you. Or it could be the opposite. They're wishing good hopes on you, a blessing, right? Like, oh, you know, I hope you're doing well, etc., etc. Or something else, just general information. I can hold possibility. So things that could be, okay? Like opportunities, job opportunities, different stuff like that. A beginning, so something new. Like a romance or job opportunities. Or an ending as in like a Dear John letter, or perhaps like news that someone has passed away. To me, an envelope makes the most sense because a note you don't generally cut up, and most people, I mean, they might discard them afterwards, but they don't generally cut them up. Jars, again, not normally cut up. And most people don't discard a jar. Jars are often reused. So I'm thinking this is an envelope. Okay. Yes, delicious. Another question then. I am faceless, shapeless, ever-changing. You will know me by one name, then 10, then 100. I curdle your stomach, clench your chest, and freeze your feet. What am I? I am faceless, shapeless, ever-changing. Okay, to me, this feels like either God or pain. God doesn't generally... Most people don't say that they know 100 gods. You know what I mean? Like, they'll say, oh, okay, I know my God, right? Like, I know my God. And then 10, like, there are some religions that do practice like, multiple gods. Like the Greeks and whatnot. But 100 seems crazy. And again, they're not generally known by one name. Like, they each have their own individual name. I think this is pain. I don't like the satisfying answer. That sounds like it might not be right. That they're just accepting it. A satisfying answer. Once more then, so I may illuminate you. Illuminate is an interesting choice because it sounds very similar to eliminate. I am a shadow the sun may not dispel. I am the death of dreams, the foe of progress, the bane of friends, fellowship, and family. What am I? I mean, to me, it sounds like ignorance. I am a shadow the sun may not dispel. Well, a lot of the times when people talk about learning something new, they talk about it as like a light bulb moment or having shed light on the topic, right? So maybe that's what they're referring to. I am the death of dreams. The foe of progress. I would definitely agree that ignorance is the foe of progress. I think it's ignorance. A secret. A secret. Secrets often are spoken in shadows, are spoken in, like in secret, right? Like that. So it is. They often are in the shadows. The death of dreams. Can secrets? I mean, they can be. Crap. I don't know. It could be either of these. I think. I'm gonna go with ignorance. Okay, okay. You've answered correctly, and so I will offer a gift and a warning. Beware the stranger and hold close to the light. It will dispel ignorance and reveal truth. This is for you. What'd you give me? Hi, thank you. I'm just gonna set this over here. We'll look at it in the morning, okay? Good night. Now, is my time running right now? That I'm not aware of. Like, if I just spend time looking around up here, is that wasting time? It's gone! No! No, 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 no! No, wait, I need that! Oh, okay, 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 okay. What are you? Let me put you down. Ooh. I would like you. It's a black light. 3. What do I need a black light for? Wait, I want my black light back. Stick close to the light, it said. This was the one from Amira or whatever her name was, right? My clue from the girl. Where did it go? Notebook? This one. Amara. $29.43. I do want to try calling that number at some point. Let me just check a few more things. Can I turn off this light in here? Eight 7-3-5-2. Eight 7-3-5-2. 8-7-3-5-2. 8-7-3-5-2. Okay, I want this light back on. I want this light back on now. Thank you. Can I don't want to answer them. What did I just say it was? 8-7-3-5-2? Crap. 8-7-3-5-2. 8-7-3-5-2. 8-7-3-5-2. Let me write that down real quick. And by that I mean let me type it up in my notes. Is it a phone number? All the other phone numbers have only been 4 numbers. Maybe it's the safe code. 87352, 87352. Okay. Wait. I'm taking these with me. Okay, cool. Just in case Amen shows up for some reason.
Look who's back for another exciting day of work at the post office.
Well, there's no door to leave, so I had no choice.
Where else would you want to go? Trust me, there's nothing to do on this island. There's the right attitude. It's time for us to throw you a final curveball. Our delivery routes are constantly adapting to events on the island in order to maintain peak efficiency. Road closures, flooding, large portions of the populace inexplicably becoming unavailable.
Okay.
This is where you come in.
Unavailable? Why?
Well, if I knew the answer to that, they wouldn't be unavailable, would they?
Just got a point.
To keep track of all the daily changes to the delivery routes, we keep a board for you to reference just above the workstations. They'll include up-to-date instructions on how you'll need to adjust your process.
Okay.
Today, unfortunately, a security incident is forcing us to process all mail sent to Doloth Hills as return to sender.
Okay.
Return to sender is the white stamp at each desk. We use it when mail is undeliverable. But don't worry, I'm sure the Doloth Hills folk will be feeling much better tomorrow. Always make sure to follow the daily wrinkles in the mailing process, whatever they may be, or your pay will be docked. You know, to incentivize you and all that jazz.
Interesting.
There should be a book at your workstations next week for you to reference with lots of fun tips and tricks for how to process the mail. If you're
Okay.
ever feeling lost with how to send mail to Felchurch or not sure why your paychecks are being docked, give them a read. You may learn something new.
What other kinds of
Mail
challenges
could
might
need
pop up?
more than one stamp, packages could need extra processing, the delivery truck could implement new arrangement restrictions.
Okay.
Last week, we had to send all the mail to Dragshallow through the pneumatic tube.
Okay.
Of course, to compensate you for the added strain, you'll be happy to know that any mail you process with these added complications will earn you more money on your paycheck. And any mistakes you make will earn even larger deductions. Fun!
What if I just stopped sorting the mail? You said I couldn't be fired.
Well, that may be true. We're not above finding other ways to punish errant employees.
The penance room.
After all, there are much worse fates than losing your job. And with that all wrapped up, I think it's about time to get to work. As this is the final day of work this week, tomorrow is your day off, and then we start a brand new week after you've had a whole day to refresh yourself. I'm sure it'll be so restful that it passes by in a flash, and you barely even remember it.
You found a way to make my day off sound sinister. Lovely. Why won't I
I'm sure
remember
you
it?
have lots of questions, but as I always say, the work offers all the answers you'll need.
She's so creepy.
Good luck. Talk soon.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We got stuff to do. Okay, mail to Doloth Hills must be stamped return to sender. Okay, cool. Doloth Hills, return to sender. Scan. Okay, next. Wistvale. Go, go, go. It's the heavy one. Wistvale. Wistvale. I can only set one at a time. One second, I have a few more packages. Drag Shallow Bay. Almost done, almost done. Last one. Drag Shallow Bay. Hold on, hold on. Gotcha. Okay, what you need? Hi there, can I see a menu, please? Where do you think you are right now? At the post office. Sorry, maybe menu wasn't the right word. Isn't there some sort of list of options for how to mail this letter? Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. We have one option. Mail it. Drop off the letter and it'll be on its way. Wait, really? I just leave the letter and that's it? You don't even charge customers to mail things? That is weird. You could pay me if you want to. I don't. I like the free option. How does this place stay in business if it doesn't make any money? That's a good question. No idea, I just work here. What a strange business model. Well, I don't want to waste your time any longer. Here's my letter. Thanks for the chat. Thank you. Dollar Hills. Okay, this one is not going anywhere. Sit. Nope. Put it down. Put it down. This is harder than I expected because I remembered the colors. And now I don't want to not do the colors. I forgot I need to also do those packages over there. Why are there so many letters? Okay, I'm going to stop here for right now. Because I want to make sure I at least get these sent off. Because I'm wondering if it'll be different if it's tomorrow. Okay, so return to sender. Whistvale, Dragshalla Bay, return to sender. Dragshalla Bay, Whistvale, 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 return to sender. Whistvale. More packages just arrived. Okay, get up. Let's go check these. I thought that was a key. It is not. It's a magnifying glass. Okay. Volatile should not touch other packages. Okay, these ones are the fragile ones, so they can't touch the broken areas. So, like, this would be good there. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Of course I did. You go here. You go there. You can go there, though. Okay, you can't touch anything else. Let's put you here. You can go there. Rotate. That will not work. That will not work. Okay. It's good for now. I hear you. I'm coming. A powerfully built woman walks towards the window, all tight sinew and muscle. You can practically hear the restrained strength in her hands as she pushes a letter towards you under the window. Hey, letter to send. Make sure it gets out. I'm on a work strike at the moment. Can do. Great, I appreciate it. While I have you, can I ask you something? Sure, go for it. Have you seen anything strange lately? Why do you ask? I work in, animal control. Cranham's got a huge raccoon problem. Some of the more strange things that happen around here can be explained by them. It's not glamorous work, but it pays the bills. Mostly. I don't know if I should tell her it's been strange or not. Sure. How so? I mean, all of these, she's gonna think I'm crazy. Let's go with this one. Your definition of strange is the night off from work. Anything else? I don't know that I should tell her about any of these other ones. What about this one? I don't think I tell her on that last one. Okay. Psychic salon. Interesting. Any other packages over here? Nope, we're good. Okay. What is this, by the way? Part of the generous Carnum Isle compensation package. Okay. Wallpaper your space. Styling motivational interior since 1802. Oh, this is what the money's for. Okay, cool. But I don't... Lighting. No. No, 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 no. I don't like that at all. Next. Record player. Listen to the riveting records you may find scattered around the post office. Okay. An odd sequence of repeating beeps. Improved shredder. The teeth grow sharper. You may now shred packages. Why would I want to shred packages? Or want fancy stamps? The mysterious beeping sound seems interesting. I wonder if that's some kind of like SOS. That's terrifying. Let's not do that. Okay, spruce up your stuff. Erasable stamps. All stamped letters may now be stamped again to correct any errors that are made. I like that. Motivational poster. Motivates the letters to move across the desk with great alacrity. What exactly does that mean? Ooh, I like that. These letter chutes sense when a letter is sent through them incorrectly and will spit out a certain number of wrong letters each day. Unseen assistance. A hidden helper will stamp a few letters each day. Warning, the mail is your job. No refunds for his mistakes. Cardboard quality improves across Carnum, preventing any package from being scanned as fragile. Interesting. So that would make it so that they're no longer fragile, so I can put them on the broken spots. I like that. That's a good one. That's 1,000 though. Donate to help preserve Carnum's rapidly disappearing wildlife. We can't do this without you. Okay. Symbiotic stamps. These stamps now fly to your hand, making you even swifter at processing the mail. What do you mean they fly to my hand? Patch the holes in truck bed. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, all of these are expensive, though, but I mean, it makes sense. Okay, so we don't really have money for any of these yet. The only one that really have money for is this thing here, and I don't know that I want that. Okay. Anyways, those are good. Let's go back over here. Let's punch these. Wait, I need to call. What was the number? Hold on. 2943. 2943. This is the Linux residence. Please tell me you found Amara. Wait, no, I don't have her. Wait, no, I don't have her. Nothing in there? Okay. Okay, there's several books in here. Arms and the Man. Q. Let's read this real quick. The writing in this book is faded and illegible except for the following passage. Raina, sternly, give me back the portrait, sir. Man, with sincere remorse. Of course, certainly. I'm really very sorry. She deliberately kisses it and looks him straight in the face before returning to the chest of drawers to replace it. He follows her, apologizing. Perhaps I'm quite wrong, you know. No doubt I am. Most likely he had got wind of the cartridge business somehow and knew it was a safe job. Raina, that is to say, he was a pretender and a coward. This almost sounds like a play. You did not say that before. With a comic gesture of despair. It's no use, dear lady. I can't make you see it from the professional point of view. As he turns away to get back to the ottoman, the firing begins again in the distance. Raina sternly as she sees him listening to the shots. So much the better for you. How? You are my enemy, and you are at my mercy. What would I do if I were a professional soldier? Ah, true, dear young lady. You are always right. I know how good you have been to me. To my last hour, I shall remember those three chocolate creams. It was unsoldierly, but it was angelic. Thank you, and now I will do a soldierly thing. You cannot stay here after what you have just said about my future husband, but I will go out on the balcony and see whether it is safe for you to climb down into the street. She turns to the window. Down that water pipe. Stop. Wait, I can't. I daren't. The very thought of it makes me giddy. I came up it fast enough with death behind me, but to face it now in cold blood. He sinks on the ottoman. It's no use. I give up. I'm beaten. Give the alarm. He drops his head in his hands in the deepest dejection. Disarmed by pity. Come, don't be disheartened. She stoops over him almost maternally. He shakes his head. Oh, you are a very poor soldier. A chocolate cream soldier. What? Come, cheer up. It takes less courage to climb down than to face capture. Remember that. Dreamily, lulled by her voice. No capture only means death, and death is sleep. Oh, sleep, sleep, sleep. Undisturbed sleep. Climbing down the pipe means doing something, exerting myself, thinking. Death 10 times over first. Raina softly and wonderingly, catching the rhythm of his weariness. Are you so sleepy as that? The end. Okay. Weird. A princess of Mars. Antigone. Okay, what was the 87352? 87352. I did it. Okay, I'm leaving. 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 Leave me alone. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. I'm leaving. Thank you. Thank you. Why did I get deductions? What were my mailing error? What was my mailing error? Rude. Okay. Do I have anything in here I can do today? I still can look around more with the black light. Yeah, 87352. I wonder what this is. Hey. Music got weird. I didn't like that. Okay, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed. I hear ya.
See, this is the kind of performance I expected from the start. I suppose it's a good thing you made it here at all, but you sure took your time.
But what is that supposed to mean? Did I do good or did I do bad? I got $150. Return to sender? Why am I here again? Just looking, just looking. Four? Hi. Why are we back down here? Are there more scratch marks? Okay, let's see what we have to read. That's it? Why did we start down here and not upstairs? Do y'all hear that? The ambiance noises are creepy. Okay, I'm going. Why do I have to press pause again? Okay. Hi.
Good morning, rookie. All rested up and ready for your big first day?
I don't know if I should acknowledge that it's my second week. I'm stunned. She's saying it's first day. Liv? We'll just say Liv.
That's me. How'd you know? Do I sound like a Liv?
Ugh, I don't know. I swear we've had this exact conversation.
Sounds like you had a wild dream last night. Pretty common, those new job jitters. Why don't you take a deep breath, chant some mantras, center yourself? Your first day at Carnum Isle Post is a big to-do.
I kind of like this one. I'm a letter on the wind, watch how I soar.
Whatever you say, rookie. Before you begin today, I have something very exciting to tell you about.
What is it?
By popular demand, the Carnum Isle Post is relaunching our state-of-the-art mail service helpline once again.
Okay, tell me about this helpline.
It's an automated phone line you can call anytime during your shift, with a variety of useful functions. You can input an incident code given to you by your supervisor, but most importantly, you can raise or lower the amount of mail you receive.
Why would I want to change the amount of
More
mail?
mail means more money, of course.
Okay.
We pride ourselves on being the most efficient mail service for 4,000 miles. Call and see for yourself, it works. No need to panic. These incident codes were designed for your safety and are only to be used in the event of an emergency. So likely, never. I left a note by the phone with all the details. Be sure to grab that and refer to your notebook if you ever need a reminder on how to use it. Would you look at that? Nearly time to open. I'm sending Amon over to give you a refresher on how to process the mail. The fresh air would do him some good, and I know he'd be so excited to see you again.
She slipped. She said, see you again. Send him over. I need to talk to him. Maybe Amon can tell me what's going on here. If this is my first day, how would he see me again? I already know how to process the mail. Maybe I just leave it at that one. The problem is I didn't bring my... Oh, my letters aren't down here. I'll just put maybe Amon can tell me what's going on here.
Splendid. I'll send him over post-haste. In the meantime, keep in mind what I told you and you'll do just fine. And if it ever gets to be too much, just remember, it was your choices that led you here. Good luck. Talk soon.
Record. A guide to mail wrinkles. Okay, cool. Okay, that's Arnhem. I want the, my letters for you. My letters for you, they're upstairs. I need them. Wait a second, I'm sorry. Hi. 1 second, Arnhem. Armand. It's gone! Amon. No! They've taken my letters. Dang it! How am I supposed to help him if I don't even have my letters? Okay, need help. Call the mail service line 6245. Adjust incoming mail amounts. Report an incident. Other. There are other numbers here. And something here. Beggar? Maybe? Letters to Westvale must be opened is the thing for today. Interesting. I don't know if my time is going right now. Okay, let's talk, Eamon. Hello again, Eamon. How do I get out of here? Eamon, this place is dangerous. You have to help me. Hello again, Eamon. Oh, you startled me. Sorry, I feel like I'm in the wrong place. I didn't expect to see anyone else. Is there something I can mail for you today? We've had this conversation before. We met last week? That sounds so strangely familiar. I also remember a letter. I need that letter. Perhaps you can help find it, but sorry, who are you today? What letter are you talking about? It's a letter to me, my letter. I wrote it. I know you did. I know. I know. Yes. Yes, you should as well. It helped me, but I can't remember where it is. Sorry, who are you today? We need to run. Run? I run the post office, I think. Do you have something for me to mail? Please try to remember. Remember, I can't. Never mind, this is going nowhere. That sounds right. There is nowhere to go. I hid my key to try to leave, but I could never remember the code. I wrote the code in the custodian closet, but then I couldn't remember how to see it. Maybe you can find it. Oh well, in the meantime, Liv said to remind you how to send mail. I have a letter to send. It's addressed to someone. Someone in Drag Shallow. Oh, you already know how the mail works? Then I'm still in the wrong place. Sorry about that. I'll look for your letter, Eamon. Yes, that sounds nice. I think I'll just... Goodbye for now. Okay, I'm gonna find your letter, Eamon. Frank Boggin. That's what it said! It says Boggin, question mark. That is what the thing said. Yeah, Boggin. Why are the numbers not in order? I don't like that. Like, why is it 1 and then 3 and then 2? Oh, that's stupid. Okay, I want to try something. 5, 5, 5, 5. Only static crackles over the line. Okay, okay, just checking. Hold on, I'm busy. Drag Shallow Bay. There's something important about that letter, but we'll figure it out later. Hi, can I help you? A beautiful face suddenly appears in the glass. Her gaze is neither vacant nor focused, but some mix of the two, like sand mixing with seawater. Welcome, how can I help you? Like sand mixing with seawater. Is she a siren? Hello, can I help you? Today is a sopping day. Have you seen them? The clouds. Their bellies aren't full, but they hang so low. The sky is hard to see from in here. Is your sky not the same as my sky? It doesn't wake you, soft blushes of dawn, and sing you to sleep. I don't get out much. Now, how can I help you? Oh, yes. Forgive my speeches, wanderings. I'm Sedna. I am in need of aid. You give things to those that need them. I have this, a gift for an admirer. Yeah, drop it in the slot. Exciting. Oh, maybe. They are so elusive, but our eyes have met twice or thrice. It does make my heart pace. Maybe exciting. Yes. You haven't spoken? They're like a tatwag. Sure. Slipping between the kelp. Sometimes hard to know if you've truly seen them at all. But then, I am that way too. Yeah, no, you're like a siren or a mermaid or something. This gift will bring us closer to one another, to see each other more clearly. I do not know where my admirer sleeps, but if I know their heart true, they will follow my footfalls. You will give it to them when they arrive. Do you know this person's name? I know only their unwavering spirit and the strength they bear. It is discernible at first glance. Thank you, gift giver. I'll leave you before the sea returns to her bed. Elusive admirer for pickup. Can I open this? There's something about you can open them and then reseal them, right? Oh. Why does it look like this? Denied service. Districts are often punished for reasons that don't concern you. When that is the case, give them the dignity of stamping their mail and then destroy it with as much malice as you can muster. Watch fingers and body parts near the shredder. Never operate the shredder while standing on top of it. Okay. Open letters. Sometimes we must remind our citizens that postal privacy is a freedom we are happy to allow them to enjoy. Open their letters without penalty and process as normal. You are not required to read the letters, but you are required to let the citizen know that you could have if you wanted to. Open affected letters, then process them as you would any other letter. Okay. Pen pals. Carnum prides itself on creating opportunities for our citizens to connect. Every now and then, our postal pen pals project allows mail to be sent without an address, and the resident postmaster is tasked with choosing where to send it. Fun. Use your address book or island guide. Select a recipient and process the mail properly to keep our community happy and connected. Unavailable districts. Sometimes large swaths of our island become unavailable. It is not your job to know why, but it is your job to process their mail. Yeah, this is the return to sender thing. Letters go in the return to sender chute. Packages can go in the normal package chute. Okay, cool. Interesting. Put that down. So this said something over here. Open letters. Letters to Whistville must be opened. Okay. Hi. Someone makes their way slowly towards the customer window with a confused look on their face. Their eyes dart back and forth, scanning the outside of the building. They seem startled when they see you staring back at them. Oh, I didn't expect to see anyone. Apologies. Who are you? I take the mail. That's about it. No, who are you? I'm not sure what you mean. I fear I'm not asking my question correctly. Let me be more specific. I'm looking for a much deeper answer. Look inward and really put some thought into this. Who are you, metaphorically speaking? I am a bird migrating an unfathomable distance to an unknowable land. I am a fish eternally swimming upward, yet never finding the water's surface. I am an unknown insect inside of a cocoon, waiting to learn my true nature someday. I am a mammal, hibernating for the winter, hoping that when I wake, the world will be better. I'm thinking the bird. That's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. May you reach your destination someday, and may it be exactly what you were looking for. If not, just know that there are infinite other destinations to migrate to instead. Don't forget that. I will never forget your words. Wait, what is this place? How did I get here? Who are you? Have we met? Who are you and what is going on? I see him at the post office with a letter in my hand. I assume I intended to hand this to you. Thanks and goodbye. Yeah. Okay, so drag Shallow Bay. Packages. Hold on. Okay, get up real quick. Packages. Custodian closet. Flashlight. 3. Q. Just lots of 5s. One second. There's a lot of blood in here. Okay, cool. I'll come talk to you first. A gray-haired spear of a woman strides through the rain, bedecked in jewels and furs, the rain dripping from her once proud hat. Each drop that hits her face seems to twist her scowl further until she finally steps under the awning of the post office. Ahem. How can I help you? Is service always this leisurely? I'm new to this job. Of course, fate would saddle me with the inept. There should be a package for me. On your left, it's addressed to Blythe. Matilda Blythe. I'll go check. You test sloth. Okay, hold on. Matilda Blythe. Yeah, none of these say that. Here, this letter must be mailed promptly to my husband. It is of grave importance. Hopefully you're capable of the bare minimum your post requires. To the shredder this goes. Can do. Matilda Blythe. Wait. Okay. E. What's that book? I need 2. This one? Blythe. He's dead. Cool. How do I mark this? Oh, wait, he's dead, so it needs to go to the cemetery. Wait, hold on. Cemetery. Restful Graves Cemetery. Uh-oh. Cemetery is... I wonder if that's a phone number I need to call. 1942. Crap. Yeah, I needed to send that to the cemetery. Return to sender? Yeah, I know. Infraction code 5312. Wonder what that means. Hi, how long have you been standing there? Did you call me? You! A powerfully built woman walks toward the window, all tight, sinew, and muscle. Yeah, I know. Hey, package to send here. Was that the name she gave me last time? Or maybe she didn't give me a name last time. You'd have to be more specific. Strange, like people who don't belong here. People who seem like a fish out of water. Yes, I would agree. No, I've definitely seen her. But I saw her. Slayer's Inc. Interesting. Nathan Adams, Doloth Hills. I need to be opening these Westvale packages. No, 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 come on. Crap. I needed to do that for the storage room. Okay, come on. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I know I'm going. Leave me alone. I'm here already. I'm here. I'm here. Thank you. One mailing error, but no deductions. Interesting. Okay. Okay, so that thing said 55555 or whatever. Is this package in here now? It is not in here. Anything else new? Not that I'm seeing. Can I use this thing now? No. Wait. Is the thing on the ceiling new now? Nope, it's still the same. 87352. Okay, cool. Okay. To bed. The phone's not ringing. The phone's not ringing. Why is the phone not ringing? The phone always rings. The phone isn't ringing. Okay. Real quick. I need these for Amos, or whatever his name is. 55555. Okay. How many was it? Employee of the Week, Angel. Alright, 1 second, please. 6 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's a key. A new key has been added to your key ring. Okay, cool. Cool. I don't know what it goes to, but I've got a new key. That's exciting. Hi, how can I help you? Yeah, this is the, No, we've done this. The newspaper is a very primitive and outdated form of communication. Most ancient, hallowed, and venerable establishments. I'm here on behalf... Radio service. Ah. We're changing. Okay. That's between you and the imbeciles that run the newspaper service. I work for the radio service, as I mentioned. I simply wish to tell you that the Carnum Isle Radio Service is proud to offer you a state-of-the-art radio listening device displayed proudly on the counter behind you for your listening pleasures. It's given in honor of the sibling-like nature, blah, 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 blah. Yeah, this he said before. And who should I mail the radio to? What can I listen to on the radio? All sorts of critically acclaimed local stations. They range from music to talk shows to the news, so just turn on the radio and start flipping through stations until you locate one for you. Personally speaking, I'm quite fond of listening to Dr. Raven tell stories, and KRNM News is the best way to stay up to date on the local news. Anything else while I'm still here? Nothing to mail. Yeah. Anything else before I head out? Who should I mail the radio to? You are mistaken, dear student of letters. The radio is yours, free of charge, for the entire duration of your positively prestigious postal establishment, which, as I am told, will be long and fruitful. Congratulations. Anything else I can help with? Okay. So interesting. Now he does the radio.
But they no longer hear them calling for help.
Her advice is to be considered strictly as her opinion.
Oh, that night, did I feel?
They should feel a dark cloud like homies and brothers in heaven.
The fog is so soon.
Sure.
Why stay out where it's dirty and toil away in rain and mud? Rest instead.
Doleth
I
Hills.
want to discourage any construction workers or citizens in the area from following or listening to these voices, and we consider them extremely dangerous. Their suggestions are to be disregarded and ignored with no exceptions. And I'm being told that all missing workers who are now encouraging their colleagues to misbehave are officially relieved of their jobs. Time to head on over to Bert Hannigan, who has some of the news of other events and activities from around the island. What do you have for us, Bert?
Thank you, Ernest. A bingo hall in downtown Wisville
One
erupted
second,
into
Min.
chaos yesterday evening.
Or,
when
1
all
second.
51
One
participants
moment,
won
please.
round
I don't know
6
what I'm
of the
trying to say.
event simultaneously.
Doleth Hills.
Fights broke out and the resulting confusion that left 6 residents wounded and 1 in critical condition. We asked the organizer, Ronald Atwater, for a response, who
Hi.
claimed it was an...
This is the mom of Amara. What happened before she went missing? Yeah, I will mail them out right away. I just don't know who to mail them to.
An unprecedented event. In 15 years of running the Carnum Bingo League, he'd never seen anything like this. The league will resume its normal schedule next week, but has hired extra security to help run future
Wait. Wait.
Organizers of the new walking club in Doloth Hills plan to have their inaugural meetup tomorrow morning and are inviting any and all walkers at any skill level to join them. They're meeting on the north side of the lake near the benches and plan to do 1 full lap around the lake starting at 6:15 a.m. every day of the week. Walkers
Hi,
can
give me a
expect
second. What you need? Cool. Give it here.
The walk to last around 50 to 60 minutes, and are encouraged to continue onward with a second lap if they like.
Okay.
Notably, there is no lake on Carna Mile,
2.
and there never has been. Regardless, we wish them the best of luck with their new club, and we encourage...
Penthouse. Nursery, pigeon housing. Freezer, community garden, sauna, kitchen, weight room, exit. Use the design blueprint for visual reference. Sauna under the freezer. Gloves on for safety. Looking to find me. I left instructions high up and out of sight. When you find those, this image should help. Maybe it's someplace that has all of these. A sauna, a freezer, a pigeon housing, community garden, a kitchen, a penthouse, a weight room, a nursery. But that doesn't even make sense. What would that be? That same symbol was on the guy that came in about the radio. Yeah, there are symbols next to some of these names. Don't trust anyone in a trench coat. Huh. Interesting. Very interesting.
Encourage everyone to join in on the fun if you're looking for a nice morning activity.
Thank you, Bert. In other
Hi.
news,
Welcome back, Miss Blythe. That is Mrs. Blythe. My letter, was it sent properly? I couldn't send it without an address. It is not your job to send mail to whom it's intended. I'll try again. Right away, ma'am.
it is with a heavy heart that Carnamile sent
Okay,
a fond
Matilda
farewell
Blythe,
to
Matilda
Winston
Blythe.
this morning at the Restful Graves Cemetery. Winston was a beloved pillar of the Carnham community as a philanthropist, altruist, conservationist, artist, philocalist, populist, and bicyclist. He is survived by his wife Matilda, who is a very strong
That's who they're
woman
talking
and
about right
showed
now.
no emotion whatsoever at the funeral services.
Maybe it's
I
this?
tried to find a moment to speak with her after the burial, but she seemed
Okay, it's not this.
preoccupied.
Look,
by
I'm
chatting
sorry.
about
I'm
Project
trying.
Matilda, if you're listening, we're holding you in our thoughts. The Carnham Public Library has issued an official call for help, claiming that its shelves are nearly emptied of any and all reading material.
Oops.
Head librarian Millard Stickles had a press conference earlier yesterday, speaking to the issues.
Okay, I was curious if different books were going to show different things, but no, they seem to all show the same thing.
The library is currently facing. Mr.
Letters to
Stickles
Drag
and
Shallow
his
Bay
staff,
must be
dressed in their
opened.
traditional
Okay.
Dark robes, stood under the famous
So I need to
Gothic
open
arches
this.
of the library
Open
to
letter
speak.
1. Requisition request. New business idea for you to... There are two different... New business idea for you to mull over. I want to start a new radio station that focuses on the weather. I know you may say that's silly because it's always raining, but how will we be ready for the next weather system if somebody's not watching? And then the other one says, I have heard tell of a set of historical books only available for purchase through your little catalog. I would be immensely interested in reading them. Call me if you are able to acquire and read them. Much is at stake.
Opting to
Interesting.
avoid the sun and instead stand in the shadows to deliver their message. Their faces were obscured by their thick hoods as they
Oh, I
painted
didn't
a
open
grim
yours.
picture.
Dear Frank Boggin, I can't remember. Do so for me. 6245. Frank Boggin. First or last name? Liv says keys go in doors that have keyholes. There must be a way out.
Sure of their predicament.
6245.
Listen now
6245.
to the clip from
6245.
their press conference.
62.
Greetings, name of valued employee. And welcome to the Carnum Isle Post Automated Mail System Help Service Line, or KIPAMSHSL for short. You may access the following commands: mail controls, report an incident, other, or end call. You selected mail controls. Here, you can increase and decrease the amount of incoming mail or restore mail amounts to their default values.
Excuse me.
How would you like to proceed?
I want to decrease the incoming mail.
Warning. Decreasing the amount of mail you receive may result in side effects such as less pay, sensations of laziness, and an overwhelming realization that you could be doing more with your life. Your options are slightly decreased mail amounts, greatly decreased mail amounts, or restored to default. The Carnum Isle Post would like to commend you for not selecting the lowest option, but instead being confident enough in your lack of ambition to
That's
accept
funny.
the second lowest option. We wish you the best of luck in trying to sleep while knowing you could be doing so much more. Returning to root menu.
Okay, thank you.
You may access the following commands. Mail you selected. Please recite your incident code comprising of Alpha, Beta, Gamma, and Omicron.
Alpha.
Input complete. Was your correct? The incident report system is a very important part of keeping you. We would like to remind you that an excess of false reports to this system may result in personal returning to. You may access the
Okay, so
following
leave the
commands.
incident report thing alone.
You selected Other. Please state your reasoning for requesting to connect with the other.
The others should be expecting
Your
me.
petition to connect with the other has been denied at this time.
Interesting.
If you wish to attempt to connect to the other directly, please dial 5. Returning to root menu, you may access the following commands. Mail controls. No need to say this option out loud. You may hang up now.
Interesting.
Thank you, Mr. Stickles. The library staff went on to detail that 60% of their materials are currently low value.
8,
Almost all
3,
have been overdue for
no.
years now. On top of that,
8, 7.
the natural humidity of this island
8,
has
7,
caused their remaining material to
3, 5,
harden
2.
and dust over the years. Mr. Stickles insisted that if all the mounted fines were overdue,
Live Diaries 1 has been added to your record collection. What happens if I do it again? 8, 7.
but to establish
3, 5,
himself
2.
as a sovereign nation. He's been quoted as saying, "We would be wealthier
Oh,
if
it's the
all
same
of
every
us
time.
combined."
Okay, okay.
He
Interesting.
slammed the giant oak doors of the library shut behind him and bolted the door.
Okay.
As part of the conference, they're also offering to forgive
Corners may touch without penalty.
in exchange for donated books and materials.
Okay, so I can touch on
Simply slip them in
diagonals.
the mail
Okay.
and help save
Fragile. Should not touch broken sections of the palette. Okay, let's put you
And that's all
here.
for today, Carnum. we'll see you tomorrow morning. And thank you for tuning in to KRNN Radio, your trusted source for local news. Have a good night.
Don't touch me, 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 don't touch me. Oh! I wasn't done. I had more stuff to do. Thank you. What is this letter again? I always forget. Oh, that's right. That's this one. Thank you. There's definitely something I'm missing. But I'm not sure yet what it is. Okay, just for curiosity's sake, what happens if I just keep staring at this? I stopped doing it last time because it freaked me out. Do you think I die? The stars are gone, the dark awaits. What just happened? I did something. I don't know if it was good, but I did something. All of this is covered in blood. That's a bone. That says no escape. The shadows chew at your eyes, and the paper lying limp on the desk calls to you. Scribed on the paper are 3 questions, each one trying to rip the answer out of your mind. The first, what do you want? They're trying to rip the answers out of me. So maybe resisting is a good idea, but also maybe just telling them like, hey, I would like freedom. Let's try resisting. The paper shrivels at your silence, its frayed edges ripping further. The second question reads, what will you do to obtain it? I don't like any of these. Resist the pull. The paper shivers, its very grasp on reality made shallow by your resistance. The third question reads, do you swear you'll come back to me? The paper goes limp, the last vestige of its will battered by your silence. Yet you feel the weight of its absence on your mind. Your hands ache as if you had just finished strangling the life out of something. Look away from the paper. That's that room. That's that room. Okay, I hear you. Let's go. To bed it is. Okay. Still no phone call. That's very odd. I'm gonna go ahead and stop here as soon as it... Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. Oh, it looks we'll be able to get an upgrade or something next time. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and stop here. This was a pretty long recording. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. It's getting crazy, guys. I don't know what to tell you. I have no idea. We're suffering from amnesia. We're playing this deja vu thing. I don't know what's going on. It's clearly haunted. We're clearly trapped here. Demons. I don't know. But yeah. Anyways, but thank y'all for watching. I will see y'all next time, and I hope you enjoyed. Okay. Bye-bye.